Hi everyone. Sorry if my little setup here is a bit funky looking. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be too washed out. I had been too lazy to fold up the futon, so I'm really crammed up close to the light here. So I do know that sometimes the camera gets a little freaked out and all of a sudden I am a white blur with no face, basically. So as you can tell from the titles, this is Empties as of August 2014. I feel like I don't have many, and then all of a sudden I look and there's a ton. So hopefully we can get through this quickly. So I have, I would say it's Empties plus giving up on products. I have quite a few in the giving up on, or their toast or whatever. So I'm just gonna go through the actual Empties first. Where'd the other one go? So I have two hair color products. The first one is the L'Oreal Feria Power Reds, and this is the Intense Deep Auburn R48. This is what I had before the current hair color. So it's probably, it's kind of represented in like the ends. I definitely feel like this is darker than what I have now. So anyway, this was such a mammoth pain. I rinsed my hair for 30 minutes in the shower, and still, even they have a little separate shampoo you use to try to wash out all the excess, and still after using that however many times it says to use it, I was still leaching all kinds of red all over the place. Probably for about 2 weeks afterward, every time I took a shower, I was still losing some red, and it was getting on my clothes, towels, obviously everywhere. I have another box of this, but I'm reluctant to use it again because it was just such a pain. It's a really pretty color, but holy moly. This is the one I'm using right now, L'Oreal Superior Preference Mousse Absolue. And this is in light auburn brown, $6.54. Really like the color, really like the application of it just being a foam. You shake up a can, it mixes the stuff in the little can, you spray it on. It develops more slowly. You don't have, it's not really thick goop, it's more of like a thin mousse texture. So your hair just feels a little bit wet as opposed to being, you know, glop it all on the top of your head kind of wet. My hair length, which is, let's see, it's about that much past my collarbones. I think I'm kind of in between medium and long per their little chart, maybe close to long. I did need to use this whole thing, but I have a lot of hair and it's fairly thick, so I'm not really surprised. The idea is that it is reusable, so if you have shorter hair, then this is a pretty good deal. It is a little more expensive, $14 at Target, but if you buy it at ULTA, you can get a pretty good deal. It's $15 at ULTA normally, but they always have that $3.50 off 10, and if you can find some L'Oreal manufacturer coupons, it ends up being a pretty good deal, especially if you can get 2 uses out of it. Definitely gonna buy it again. Went through another MAC brush cleanser. I already replaced that. There was some Target thing where you could get you got one of these free if you bought a bottle of whatever. So it's the L'Oreal Color Vibrancy Conditioner. This is what I'm using in my shower now. I just picked that up so that I could have something that would hopefully help the color stay in my hair a little bit longer, because as you may know, red hair color fades super fast. And it's kind of fun to have like a constantly evolving color of red, but I don't want it to fade super fast, you know what I mean? So this came in Influenster. It's which you can sign up for free and you may get picked for a box of free stuff for review basically. It's the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Shampoo and Conditioner. I liked these okay. I felt like they definitely rinsed out quite clean and gave me a little extra volume. I don't think that it did anything to help encourage my natural wave, which I do have a decent natural wave, and I didn't notice any difference, but I hated the smell. I was kind of thinking about maybe buying this, but the smell was so off-putting the last time I used it. I think I got 3 or 4 uses out of this. I did have to use a lot, I felt, in order to really kind of get any sort of lather happening in my hair. So I got yeah, maybe 3 uses out of a full ounce, which seems like not many. I felt like I had to use a ton, maybe like 1.5 of what I would normally use. But yeah, the smell, it stunk. So I would not buy that. If it didn't smell like that, I would buy it, probably. CeraVe, this is the Facial Moisturizing Lotion PM. I did repurchase this. I love it. I think it has an awesome texture. It says it's normal to dry skin. Mine is combination oily, and in the summer it's oilier, but I still use this at night. And if I'm using an SPF that doesn't have much moisture in it, I also use it during the day. And then put the SPF over. I just love the texture, how it sinks in. It doesn't have a scent. It's good stuff. Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Serum. I really like this, and I have also repurchased this. And the bottle is really nice. It's very sleek. You can get just about everything out of there with the pump. It does have a pump. It has a little bit metal lid. It feels a little bit luxurious. It's a little expensive, but you can work deals and coupons and all that stuff. I do feel like it's a decent amount of retinol. It does burn a teeny tiny bit for me. I get a little bit of a reaction, tingling, and I haven't with other retinol products, so I feel like it must have a decent concentration. It doesn't seem to irritate my skin though, and I do use that every night. This is something that came in a Sample Society box. It's the Erno Lazlo Formula 3-9 Repair Balm, and this was a tiny little sample. 2 milliliters, but it's very thick stuff. So what I did was I use this, I have a tendency to get dermatitis like right here underneath my lip on my chin, and I have very chronic dry skin under my eyes. So when things were getting really funky, I would use this and it worked really well. It's obscenely expensive. Paula's Choice said it's nothing really special and that there's a lot more options that are much cheaper, and I think it was just kind of a petroleum based product, so that's not a surprise to me. I have found that the petroleum jelly also works very well when I'm having that dermatitis issue, but that can get that can kind of move around, and since I am acne prone down on my chin, I'm kind of about using it down there. So obviously I would not buy that because of the cost and the fact that it's not really anything special. But if I could find something that goes on the same way that that did, I would definitely buy it, but not for whatever insane amount of money that one is. Another old thing from Sample Society, cellCeuticals Extremely Gentle Skin Cleanser. Yeah, it was okay. It says not to get it in your eyes, and that kind of bugs me. I like to wash my face and get off my eye makeup with the same product, and I couldn't do that with this. And I do feel like it left my face feeling a little bit dry, as most things do, and it was really watery, as I recall, so that's kind of annoying. Let's see, I got one more plus mascaras, and then the rest is just stuff that I have given up on. So, CK1 mascara. This is the one with that funky little gimmicky wand. This is the ULTA birthday gift. So you like twist the little wand and it kind of shrinks and retracts the thing. So it's kind of like it either gives you more product when it's all retracted or less product if it's out. Whatever, it was fine. It was okay. I don't have high needs for mascara, so it was fine. Limited edition Great Lash Pop-Up Purple. This is just kind of drying out, so I'm getting rid of it. It was okay. Very much not noticeable, though, to be honest. CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I actually bought another one of these. I feel like it's a good kind of standby. If I have a bunch of things that are like really clumpy and hard to use, it's nice to have the Clump Crusher for my bottom lashes. I think that, assuming I remembered, I don't think I put mascara on my bottom lashes today. Smart. Well, that's what I would use Clump Crusher for, because I was using Miss Mango, L'Oreal Miss Mango, and that one's kind of messy. And I tend to make a huge mess on my bottom lashes with it. So I like it for top lashes too, but what time is it? Oh, shoot, I gotta wrap this up in 5 minutes. Yeah, right. I do like it on my top lashes too, but it's harder to get the amount of volume that I prefer. but I do like it. It's kind of like Lash Blast Volume used to be kind of my just general, if I don't know what mascara to buy, that's the one I bought. Well, I think Clump Crusher takes over that spot just because I'm less likely to poke my eyeballs with the brush applicator. Okay, so the rest of the stuff is just going to be things that I'm giving up on. The Nivea Lip Butter in Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss. This one smells really nice. I used it for a while, but petroleum products just don't agree with my lips. I work much better with lanolin-based products. So, yeah, I won't really be able to see. You know, I used quite a bit. I gave it a good go. This one, you have to be really careful not to use too much though, otherwise it leaves like this white cast on your lips. Really unattractive. Lip Fusion, this is a, I don't even know what this thing is. It's kind of like a tinted lip balm. It's in Butterscotch. I got this for really cheap when they were exiting Sephora. The smell has kind of changed, so I'm getting rid of it. I didn't really love it that much anyway. The e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. I had wanted to like this. Emily Noel 83 likes it a lot, so I gave it a good go, but it just does not have enough oomph to exfoliate the nasty dryness that I get on my lips. I use a washcloth for that, and that will get off everything. Your lips might be a little sore afterwards, but it gets everything, and I really, really like that. Color Stay, Revlon Color Stay Brow Enhancer. This one is in black and brown, and the highlighter says taupe, but it's like pink. It's ridiculous. This was too dark for me. It's not a good formula. It's too creamy, waxy, and the highlighter just completely fell out. So I just need to get rid of it. It was never a good product, and it's totally dried out. So get rid of it. Oh, I forgot to mention in the empty, Kate Somerville ExfoliKate. Didn't like how this felt, didn't like how it smelled, didn't like the ugly green color, and so I ended up just using this for my hands and my feet. That's what I do with the exfoliators if I don't like them for my face. Estee Lauder Artist Eye Pencil Soft Smudge Brown. This does not smudge well at all, despite the name Soft Smudge Brown. It may be because it's this in a like gift with purchase or something, purchase with purchase for Estee Lauder. Quite a while ago, but every time I use it I get frustrated. I try to smudge it and it doesn't smudge evenly, and I just need to get rid of it. It bothers my waterline, like bothers my eyes, etc. Philosophy Mimosa. I bought this because a friend said that these were really awesome. I've had it for a really long time. They're kind of sticky, they're kind of messy. It's really old. I just need to get rid of it. This is gonna be a back to MAC. Someone, Hannah, my friend here that I met via YouTube, she kind of passed along some stuff that she wasn't using anymore, and this is Viva Glam Gaga 2. The color isn't great for me, and the smell is kind of funky. I think it's turned, so I'm just gonna stick that in my back to MAC pile. Thanks, Hannah. I feel kind of bad. Illamasqua lipstick in Fable. This was the most dry lipstick I have ever tried to use. It was so awful. Oh, wake up, baby. You gotta wake up. Completely unusable. There is nothing, even mixed with something else. It was awful. Just terrible. Complete dud. Complete dud. Awful. I think the baby's awake. Which works out well because I am finished. It's amazing. So I know I kind of whipped through those products really fast, but hopefully that was useful, informational, something. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. I would love to hear from you, and I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.